Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes React. I'm Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
I'm Office Bloke Daz.
Together with the Office Blokes.
Yes, we are.
True. Sometimes we react to Arako's channel, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do sometimes.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Like his commentary.
He's just dry and just takes
Very
the
dry.
piss.
Yeah.
Very much so.
There's something about someone from the UK, but a southerner specifically calling someone a donut. It just sounds great, doesn't it?
Yeah. Good turn of phrase, isn't it? But yeah, he says it as it is, doesn't he?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
that's what he thinks.
I don't think it's got the same weight with our accent calling someone a donut.
Oh,
It seems a bit funner.
Well, we
I
say
think.
sausage, don't we, up here more than donut.
That's
Donut's
true.
more of a not a southern thing, whereas we'll call someone a sausage.
Yeah.
Someone actually DM'd me and said someone a sausage. That's kind of hard
I think
to
I
explain.
use moron more
Yeah,
myself.
moron.
Moron, yeah.
Sausage isn't quite as offensive if you like. Sausage.
It's kind of like, it's one of them, it's more of a modern term of moron, isn't it? Like
Yeah,
an
I
idiot.
suppose so, yeah.
An idiot, bell
Bit
end.
of a softer type of sort of like
Yeah.
down, I'm guessing, isn't it?
Well, anyway, his latest video, Triggered Woman Gets Owned by Comedian and Storms Out. Happens quite a lot, doesn't it?
People getting
If you're
triggered.
heckling at a comedy thing store, you've got to take it back, haven't you?
It's easier to trigger people as
Otherwise,
well.
what's the point?
It's easy to trigger people now.
I think
Yeah,
it's good.
just a bit.
I think it's good that people walk out though. If it's not for you, leave.
I shouted something the other day at the football, and I made the cop turn around and stare at me.
Oh, did you?
And I thought, oh, here we go. And
Yeah.
it wasn't anything bad. There was some kids hanging down from the balcony above, like from the balcony sort of like dangles down next to me, and two or three kids were sort of like hanging over, giving me all like the fingers and all that sort of thing. So I said, "What have you got up there? The rest of Rotherham." And the cop turned around and just stared at me.
Jeez.
Wow. Anyway, let's check this out. Triggered Woman Gets Owned by Comedian and Storms Out.
Do you guys think that with disabled people, it's going to be fine? Everybody relax. Do you think, is that that's the straw? I never said retard, but I'm about to. That sucks, because that guy was laughing. She was upset. And all I was going to ask is if disabled people see each other in public, you think they go, what's up? You know, like, I'm not saying anything's wrong with them. I'm just being inquisitive. I'm not making fun of them, you know? People born with disabilities shouldn't be called disabled. People who behave like that should be called disabled.
Going to a comedy show when you can't take a joke makes you a joke and a complete muppet. You're paying to get offended and storm out.
What are you, fucking stupid?
Your ex-husband took...
She didn't do too much, did she? Though she just kind of got up and left.
Unless there was something that went on before that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
He's obviously he said the
R word.
Is that what we have to call it? The R word.
Yeah.
A few times, and mentioned the word disabled a few times already. But again, if you go to a comedy show, you've got to expect the worst.
Yeah.
They're going to come out with some shit that you think.
If there's certain subjects you get offended by, you must know that certain comics are going to cross that line and they're going to go at certain things because they just do, don't they?
Absolutely.
There's certain things that, you know, I mean, I've been in comedy clubs where someone says something and I think, Jesus, that's like real, like edgy.
Yeah.
You know, and if I'm thinking that, other people must be thinking worse.
Yeah.
You know, because I don't get offended by it, but for someone to stand up and walk out of a comedy club, just so like, for me, it's just like, what did you come for in the first place?
I think rather that than making it all about you, though. Like, she did try and kind of quietly get up and leave, and then he said something, and she just said, "You said the R word. I don't like it."
Just carry on walking if that's the case.
We've seen people in comedy shows stand up and make it all about them, haven't they?
Yeah.
And like, because they're offended, they want to prove a point.
Yeah.
It's like, if it's not for you, leave.
I mean, to
Don't
be
make a
fair, she
fuss.
was with someone, he said, and he was laughing. He might have said, "Let's go to the comedy club," and she's not into it. I've got a friend, and she doesn't like comedy.
Yeah.
She likes comedy, but she doesn't like going to comedy clubs.
Yeah.
So it's when we go, it's her husband that comes with us.
Yeah.
And he comes on, she won't come.
There's always loads of any comedy club you go to. There's always an element of people who've been dragged along by their spouse, and you can
Oh,
tell
sure,
just
yeah.
by looking at them, can't you? They're sat there like arms crossed, just not enjoying
Not
themselves.
ready for it.
Not
so
funny.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Half your stuff? Goat. Legend. I want to shake his hand. Where is this man? I want to shake his hand. Why'd you get divorced?
Wouldn't get a job.
Oh, this guy kicks ass, dude. He's just sitting at home with the kid playing video games. What if I could, babe? How much you make a year? Or how much did you make a year? Quality rules.
Sometimes.
So the gender pay gap is real, but gender isn't real. Got it.
Got him. We fucking got him.
Yeah, can I ask what you're doing?
I'm a comedian, and we're going and filming for my social media and having a fun.
Yeah, not on here, you haven't got the permission.
Not permission, okay.
This is the mayor's
Because I don't want to brag, but the King's a fan. He said, just get out there and have a laugh.
Yeah, but this is private land, so you can't have a laugh on here.
But the King
You can go up
owns
the
it.
top.
Who's she? That's it's what's it in it? Lee.
Oh yeah, yeah. He
did
he had a
the
character,
Chav,
didn't
yeah,
he?
he did the Chav.
Oh God, what was he
remember
called?
the Chav's name.
He did the Royal Variety, didn't he?
Yeah. He did the one. He's the one that ran on with FIFA and threw all the money at Sepp Blatter.
Yeah.
UEFA or whatever.
What is it?
Simon Brodkin is his name.
Was the character called Lee? Something?
No. Oh yeah, he was.
I can't remember.
It was Lee.
I know what you
something,
mean now, though, yeah.
Character was Lee.
I didn't recognise him
Yeah.
at all.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't.
him.
But yeah, I know what you mean now.
Over there.
But the King owns this, right?
Well,
This
so
isn't
does the
name there.
mayor.
What's his name
So
say?
Yeah, but the
Simon
King outdoes the mayor, and the
Brodkin.
King said film.
Something like that.
yeah, well,
On my
you
Insta, he
can't
said,
film.
go for it, one doesn't mind. Have a wonderful time. From one.
Right, well, GLA own it, so...
Yeah, but the King is saying that I can do it. You're saying no to the King?
Yeah.
Off with her head!
Someone said the Salvation Army's getting a bit big for their boots.
Salvation Army.
Say, you ask a woman what a man want, a woman be like, a strong blah, blah, blah. We ain't never said strong, bitch. I'm not building a football team.
Right. Milena, of course everyone thinks I'm black.
Who in the hell told you that? Vicky, you are as white as I am, and that's okay. We both keep our hot sauce in the refrigerator, fresh batteries in the smoke detector, and we're always on time.
I beg your pardon. If you ranked yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate? Yeah, let's get back to reality.
No, I'm in reality.
No, you're not in reality.
I'm in reality.
You're not in reality. If you're going to be a 10, we can end this. Because that's not reality. You're not a supermodel.
I'm far from ugly, honey.
I didn't say that.
So
You made this combative, man. If you really want to say you're a 10, that's fine. But show me what the model contracts are.
I don't want to be a model.
I didn't ask you whether you want to be a model or not.
Somebody asked me today.
But you're not.
"Are you a
But ma'am,
model?"
you're not a. But you're not that. Come on.
Okay. Well, you said show me where the model contract. Somebody asked me today. Oh, do you model? I
Let's
said
try
no.
this. Let's try this again. Where would you honestly rank yourself?
I just told you.
A 10.
Yeah.
See, I know that there are men that are more attractive than me. I know men that I'm more attractive than. But I would never, ever think to call myself a 10 because I know I'm not a 10. I knew at my best, I was never a 10. I knew that. But see, men get an accurate estimation of ourselves. That's why so many of you ladies got triggered because so many women think that you should get something higher than you are.
Right, let's try this again and ask her the right question this time. What is your mental age?
10.
I'm about to walk down the aisle. If he's crying, there's a chance I get the ick. But if he's not crying, I'm gonna be like, why aren't you crying? It's the happiest day of your life.
What do you want?
It's not uncommon for a woman to experience competing icks. In economics, we call this a conflict. A conflict occurs when you demonstrate that you are affected by a situation, but also you are icky if you do not do something to demonstrate that you are affected by the same situation. In this case, a man and a woman are to be wed, and if he does not cry, then that is not strong enough of a display of emotion, and if he does cry, then that is too sensitive to the very same emotion. This man has worked his entire life to have something to offer this woman for her hand in marriage, and there are only two choices, and both of them are icks. There you go. In the case of such a conflict, the woman should be considered unsalvageable as long as both of the icks are degree 4 or worse.
Yeah, unsalvageable and in desperate need of Michael.
Get some help.
Pop the balloon to reject the guy.
Again, I can just kind of tell that we just wouldn't have chemistry.
That's okay with me. You cool. You cool people, yeah.
And I was Taylor your type?
Nah.
Okay, why not?
The hat really throw me off, the Willy Wonka thing. I don't really like it like that. I like the, I like the dress, the two that's showing
Okay,
right here.
well,
That's
the
nice.
back of your head is ridiculous, sir. It's kind of flat.
I
I mean, talking about hats, you need a hat.
I'll be honest with you. It's flat, you feel what I'm saying? But I don't really care about the back of my head. I care about the front, but it's all good.
You have to come for me.
Yeah, Willy Wonka can give it, but she can't take it.
Willy Wonka.
What a bizarre thing to like. Yeah, the back of your head's flat. It's like just devastated. I always wanted a fat back of that.
What is that? Is that some kind of game show, or is that?
They
like
showed it on the last one,
Did
didn't they?
yeah.
It seems like some sort of pop the balloon if you don't want them, or
yeah.
They all seem too old to be doing it though.
That's what I was just going to say.
Yeah,
I was going to say exactly the same. Their age there just seems to be a little bit past it for what we're talking about.
They all seem in their 30s at least.
Yeah,
don't they?
that's like a game teenagers would play, isn't it?
Yeah, more a teenage thing, right?
Someone said she's not a 9 in the USA, and you've already got nearly 3,500 people agreeing with that. And then someone else said, OnlyFans detected, opinion rejected.
Hello, I'm JC. I'm 30 years old and I too am starting over. I was in an 8-year-long relationship where we had a house, a dog, a white picket fence, but I decided that I didn't want to get married and have kids, so I left that relationship and moved back in with my parents. I was also working a corporate job, 40 hours a week, a nice salaried position, but I decided that I didn't want to work behind a computer for the rest of my life. So I moved to Los Angeles and now I scoop ice cream for a living. I'm also pursuing social media on the side, but I'm a 30-year-old ice cream scooper. I've had failed relationships, I struggle with my finances because I work a minimum wage job, and it does get lonely sometimes, especially feeling like you're behind in life, seeing your friends get married, have kids, and progressing in their careers. But I personally have never felt more fulfilled than by starting over because I get to wake up and feel passionate about what I do every single day.
Keep telling yourself that, darling.
It kind of sounds like you're trying to convince yourself that you chose the right path and don't hate your life. But if you prefer the cats and ice cream, then good for you. I don't see why you need to make a TikTok about it.
You have an ex out there that believes you never cheated on him, but you really did.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Absolutely. I'm 100, so all my know I cheated on them. Yeah. Yeah, he definitely think I didn't cheat on him, but I did with 3 different.
I'm a Scorpio, bitch. They know I cheat.
I don't know if he know I cheated on him or not. Yes. Yeah. I cheated though. And I be crying like I didn't.
It's an evil world we live in.
It is an evil world we live in, but if she cheats...
She belongs to the streets.
There you go.
There's some weird people about, isn't there?
Just a bit. That girl before, she was married, dad. She had the house and the career and everything. Gave it all up. Then she said she was worried that she was getting left behind by all her friends who were getting married and doing the same thing. Utterly bizarre.
Make your mind up.
Yeah.
Just say I've given it all up and I've never been happier. And I see my friends doing it and I'm like, I don't want that.
Yeah.
But if you're jealous of them, you want it, don't you?
But like, say, why would you have to make a TikTok video of it anyway?
Because she's pursuing social media on the side. On the side as well as scooping ice cream.
Just 2 raspberry scoops and do you want some social media on the side?
Yeah.
Social media.
A couple of TikToks. Yeah, the thing is, all those women at the end were obviously like, they were shit-faced, they were in a club.
Yeah.
All very like massive fake eyelashes and loads of makeup. If you meet a woman in that environment, it's stacked against you. I think anyway. A lot of the time you're going to meet a certain type of person. It's probably best not to meet your long-term life partner at a club like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I think you're right there. But I think social media sort of like allowed the world to turn the way it's gone. Yeah. With it's very. Some of the opinions are not always the correct ones. What people portray on social media.
No. But they're living their truth. Yeah. Who are you to deny what their truth is?
Some people believe it, don't like certain people with social media at the moment, like the guy, the British guy who's in a bit of trouble. But when people see what he does, and they believe it, don't they?
Who's that?
What's his face?
Tate.
Yeah.
The British guy that's in a bit of trouble.
Well, I think he is, isn't he? No, but
you remember Prince Andrew then? Or
I know, there's quite a few.
There's quite a few knocking around.
Schofield.
It's quite a lot. A laundry list.
But
Barrymore.
People that can be dead influential. People will believe it, don't they?
Yeah,
social media
they
these
do.
days, but they just believe it, even if it's wrong.
Yeah, I think Andrew Tate's as big as ever. Really.
Yeah, I agree.
It's like he may not be on YouTube and things like that, but he seems to be all over the place.
Everyone knows him, don't they? It's incredible.
Anyway. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.
Cheers, guys.